Job interviews. Do's and don'ts. Don't. Dress appropriately. The last thing your interviewer wants to see is some expensive suit and jewelry. All they're getting from this get-up is that you want money. And who are you kidding? They aren't going to be paying you more than minimum wage. And that neutral gray palette you've got going on there, boring. Do. Wear something grungy and comfortable. Like a hoodie, with the hood up of course. You'll leave an exciting impression. Even wear your pajama bottoms. Do a sniff test prior to getting dressed. Does the article in question smell like BO? Is it covered in cat hairs or soiled in other unmentionables? Are the sleeves crusty? If your answer is yes, then you're good to go. Don't. Sit in the correct chair. All of your competitors will do this, and obviously you need to set yourself apart. Your entrance will not be memorable, and you will lose this commonly unknown vantage point. Do. The interviewer wants to see your initiative and your sense of self-importance. Give them what they're looking for by sitting in the biggest, most pompous chair in the room. For added effect, spin, if your chair allows such a motion to occur. If no pompous chair is present and all the chairs are alike, sit facing the door. This is correct chi, and the spirits of Chi-land will make the employer more impressed with you right off the bat. Don't. Shake hands properly. Every employer gets the same old thing every day, and honestly, who likes a firm handshake? A firm handshake simply implies that you used to be a good bartender at some point, and unless you're applying for a job at a bar, you'll want to make your handshake extra creative. Do. Don't hold back. Try and give them props. Show your funny side by doing the old hair slick. Do the swimming fish. Or maybe the dead fish. Don't. Hand in a real resume. Employers aren't going to care if you spent the past 2 years cleaning tables at your local diner. They'll spend about 10 seconds reading it anyway until they realize it's boring and throw it out. It might bore them so much that they might throw it into the garbage instead of the recycling bin. Do. Embellish your resume with fictitious work to make it interesting for the employer to read. You'll want to catch their attention early on, so make sure the cover letter really grabs their attention. Don't. Speak confidently. Keep eye contact, contribute to the conversation, and ask questions. Do. Look as nonchalant as possible. You want the employer to think you're being a cool guy. They don't want to work around boring people. Anyone can be boring. Only a few people can be truly entertaining. How else would office workers stay awake? Speaking of staying awake, you should bring some coffee with you to show your willingness to pretend to stay awake while you do your job. Take it a step further and bring an entire pot of coffee to fill the interviewer's cup for brownie points. Now that you know the basic do's and don'ts of interviewing, you'll be able to find yourself a job. Go get 'em, Tiger. This tutorial is entirely not responsible for any and all failures that may result as a product of being taken seriously.
Okay, it's recording. Let's keep it flat. You gotta go away. Oh, do it again. Keep going. Keep going. It's rolling. It's fine. Just try and riff it slower. Amanda. So stupid. Go. Your mustache is gonna fall off. Slower. Riff it slower. It's fine. such a dumb